Hello everyone, this is Anmol Gera, and today we're going to see a very tedious and interesting question. Like it's a lead code easy question, but the question is, well, it's not like that easy. The question is implement stack using queues, and I'm going to show you how to implement stack using a single queue. Okay, so as we all know that stack usually follows a LIFO terminology, which means last in first out, and queue follows FIFO, which means first in first out. In short, the thing which we inserted last into the stack will be the first one when we pop an element from the stack. But in the queue, it follows a normal order. Like the ones which got first will be the one which will eventually which will eventually जो मतलब पहले निकलेगी basically. So how can we implement a stack using a queue? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an approach which is, you can say, the most optimal one. Not going to waste a lot of your time, but it's very interesting. Like when I did this, I was very. I thought of it like myself, and I was like very happy. That's why I made this video, making this video. Okay, so let's suppose we have a stack of three elements. Let's start with this. Suppose we have a stack of two elements. We have we inserted two elements in a queue. Now, if we pop out the elements on normal order, it would be the output would be 1 2, but we want 2 1. We want this is a queue, but we want it to be a stack, right? Okay, so what we're gonna do is whenever we are pushing an element, we'll simply push n minus 1 elements from the front onto the stack again. So how this will work? So this 1 2 will become 1 2 will simply become this will be here and this will be here. Now if we'll pop the element, the 2 will be first and 1. So this basically this works. So this like this is working basically. But now for 3, let's suppose for 3, for 3 it would be like this. First 1, there are 0 elements to push back onto the stack again. When we'll insert 2, so there would be 1 element, so for one time this element will pop out and this will become like this 1 2. Now let's suppose we are inserting 3. Now we have two elements, n minus 1 elements will be popped out and we'll put onto the stack. This would be 3 and this would be 2 and this would be 1. Now as you can see, like if you pop an element from the stack now, it will be simply be 3 2 1, just as we wanted it to be. Now like if we insert 4, then again this n minus 1 elements will get and it would become 4 would be here and 3 2 1, right? So this is the way we're going to do this. And for every other operation, for top for pop and is empty, everything would be like the same. Okay, so we're going to implement it now. So if you understood, then there's no need to watch a video, you can just quit. It's like it suffice. Okay, so first we have to make a queue, right? Let's make a queue of integers. Now simply queue dot push. Sorry, actually my H key is not working, so yeah, queue dot push x, I think. Now for int I equal to 0, I less than q dot size minus 1, I plus plus, q dot push q dot front. The front element is will insert that element into the queue and just pop out that element, just like we did here. Pop this element, this would be 1, then just pop out this element, and we know that we pop an element from front, right? So this happens. Now this is basically for push. For every other operation, just simply normal queue operations. Queue dot pop, queue dot front, I think, for top, right? I'm not sure though, but I think it's front, yeah. Now simply return queue dot empty, I think. This should be pop. And yeah, so I think this is it, right? Okay, so sorry, what does int pop means? Remove the element on top of the stack and returns that element. Okay, we also have to return it, huh? Cool. And let's suppose q.pop and simply return val and return q.front. Yeah, I did not saw the type. Yeah, it should be front. So yeah, this is it. I think, yeah, this should work. I think. I don't think I've done any errors. Yeah, this is better than 100% of the solutions. Yeah. So this was a simple explanation. We have implemented a stack using one queue. So yeah, thank you very much for your time and hope you got something productive from this video. Yeah, thank you.